Golden Lady.
Cho vợ chụp với.
Golden Lady.
It's not so small than you think.
Is that made of gold?
I will come to, first I explain here, but you will be surprised how tall she is. She's double the size of you. Inside the fortress, because this is the limit, you have half of the city surrounded by natural valleys, like this one. Just no one lives in this valley. You will see afterwards we have as well valleys where people live in the valleys. Now, very easy to defend the city because we have this valley. Now, the fortress is a triangle, where they had the possibility to put the cannons on the sides to defend as well to the sides. Now, after the French, we had the Austrians that came to Luxembourg. So they did not make it bigger, they just strengthened the fortress. So they just made it heavier. And then in 1867, the King of the Netherlands, he wanted to sell the fortress. The famous man of Luxembourg was the first French comes out of the family of Luxembourg, and his name is Grand Duke Adolf. It's the Adolf Bridge. We don't like it. Built this building. They wanted initially build something big, simple, and the government said no. Well, we have a nice bridge and we want to build you something that looks like a door that goes into the new part of the city. And they wanted to have this type of the buses in Luxembourg. They are called multiplicity. Now, the design is not only colors, but it means something. And it has to do with the population of the city of Luxembourg. Because you see the lights. First of all, you have a lot of cultures in the city and lots of colors. But we go a little bit further up. The lights are like people. You have tall, you have small, you have thin, you have large, you have straight, and you have. And the monument was built after the First World War to remind victims of the First World War. Now, you know, there was the Second World War when the Germans they came to Luxembourg. They wanted to get rid of everything that reminded the history of the country, so they destroyed the monument. That was just the bottom part, the cube with the two soldiers that was visible, and the Golden Lady was not there anymore. Until in the 1980s they found her back by chance in the National Football Stadium, and she was broken apart, and the idea was born.
Chả hiểu là cái gì.
Cái vòng như vòng Olympic ấy.
Completely. The part that was built in the 1700s, you don't see it from here, we just see one small thing from here. Now, when the city became bigger, there was as well an extension of the cathedral, and the church was extended in the beginning of the 20th century. What you see behind me is the extension. It's quite simple, but it was very expensive because they have real color glass Above and on very top, Santa Claus. Now Santa Claus comes from another church, the Santa Claus church that does not exist anymore, and they had to destroy the church because it had some stability problems. So they destroyed it, but
Ôi, sao xích đó. Rồi, chúng ta đã thấy xe cảnh sát ở Luxembourg. Ôi, đoàn này chắc vip đây. Đây là văn phòng làm việc của thủ tướng này. Sau đó là Bộ Tài chính này.
including 42,000 people that work for the government, and